sum of n terms of AP. As we know that the general form of n terms of an AP is represented by A plus D, A plus 2D, and so on. Last term an is A plus n minus 1 into D, which is nth term. So the sum of n terms of this AP is denoted by Sn. You will see S also in some books. I am writing it S suffix n to show that it is sum of n terms. It is given by n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into D, where all the symbols have their usual meanings. A is the first term, D is the common difference, n is the number of terms, and Sn is representing sum of all these terms of the AP. This is the formula for sum of n terms of the AP, which we will be using in exercise 5.3. Now there are some alterations also for this formula. So first, the main formula is this. In some case you will find that as per the need, the formula is altered as Sn equal to n by 2. We can write this 2a as a plus a plus n minus 1 into D. Now since we know that an equal to a plus n minus 1 into D, so in place of this we can write an. So the formula alters and gives us n by 2 a plus an. So in some questions we will be using this formula. Okay. Also, since an is equal to last term, that means an can be written as L. So in some questions when we are given the last term, we can write the formula as Sn equal to n by 2 a plus L. So these are the three formulas which we will be using for sum of n terms of an AP, depending what we are given in the question. If a question with full details of the AP is given, we will use this formula. If the question is given in some other form in which the last term is given or nth term is given, we will be using this formula. And if in question we are given the last term, then we will be using this formula. Basically all three formulas are same, but they have been altered as per the need. So we can use any of these three formulas in exercise 5.3 as per our need.